Live from downtown Detroit, home of WDIV and Click on Detroit, Local 4 News today at 6 starts now.
Usually it's a big time of year for bars and restaurants in Porttown. Now businesses in the area might be overwhelmed as St. Patrick's Day draws near.
And the vaccine effort ramping up across this state. There is a new timeline for all adults to get the shot, plus a new mass vaccination site.
And it was nice while it lasted. That fall spring has ended and we're waking up to colder temps today. What did I tell you, Grant?
You warned me, and here I was outside in a t-shirt.
Right, we were talking about t-shirt weather, now we're back to jackets.
And maybe some snow on the way, too.
Oh, no.
I know.
Andrew, is Grant pulling my leg?
Well, for this weekend, no, there's not any snow in the forecast, but as we get into next week, we might see a few flakes, but let's get to that in a few minutes. Let's talk about some good news. And we've got sunshine as we go through the day today. Today we're starting off, yes, in the 20s, but we make it way above freezing later this afternoon. Later this afternoon, we still make it up to around 50 degrees or just a bit more. Maybe not t-shirt weather, but grab a nice jacket and you're all set to make this a terrific day. Grab your sunglasses as well. Sunrise this morning is at 6:48. Looking beautiful as we look outside right now. Mostly clear skies out there. Temperatures starting off below freezing, so bundle up if you're headed out for this morning. Winds not that bad. Winds are rather light at only around 3 miles per hour, so wind chill and temperature over at Metro for now, one in the same. Temperatures in your neighborhood also in the 20s at this hour. Now it's colder in Pontiac at 21. Our friends over in Mount Clemens starting off with temperatures right around 20 degrees. Even teens out there, 18 for our friends and neighbors over in Port Huron. We'll talk more about Sunday and the chance of any showers that occur next week in just a few minutes.
All right, thank you, Andrew. Time now is 6:02 and the vaccine effort ramping up across the state with a new timeline and a new mass vaccination site. This comes as the state reports more than 2,400 new cases of the virus and 8 deaths.
Michigan's new vaccine timeline includes the state expanding eligibility in 2 phases. Starting March 22nd, adults 16 to 49 are eligible if they have certain medical conditions. And then on April 5th, all Michiganders ages 16 and up will be eligible.
And the other big news, a regional vaccine hub at Ford Field, which can vaccinate up to 6,500 people a day. Those shots will be in addition to the state's vaccine allotment. Our Mara McDonald has more on what we can expect in the next few weeks.
Ford Field is going to be a FEMA-run site, but Henry Ford Health System will be the medical director here. Now, you will need an appointment, but there are various criteria you will have to meet in order to get in here.
I'm pleased to announce the addition of a new FEMA-supported site in Detroit.
Getting vaccinated at Ford Field will be by appointment in a system that is expected to go live in a matter of days. Here's who will be shortlisted to get vaccines here.
Because the state of Michigan is using the CDC Social Vulnerability Index to prioritize who's getting vaccinated. And so this site is dedicated to that population. These are people who have had barriers and challenges and really been hit hard during the pandemic. People of color, people who are, low income or low wealth, people fighting persistent poverty.
This site will be able to do up to 6,500 vaccines a day and will take the pressure off the tight supply the state has allotted. No insurance is required and it is absolutely free. The president made it clear he wants all states to open eligibility for vaccines for all adults by May 1st. Here in Michigan, that date will actually be April 5th. But being eligible and actually getting the shot are 2 different things. It will likely take weeks or months when eligibility is open to all in order for everybody who wants a shot to get one. Hunting for vaccine appointments has been no easy task. The federal government is setting up an expedited online system, which will act as a clearinghouse for all shots availability. This week, both Mayor Duggan and the president had identical messages. Vaccination is the only way to get the economy, schools, and our lives back up to some semblance of normal. This Ford Field mass vaccination site is one of only 20 that FEMA will have all over the entire country. We're downtown. I'm Mara McDonald, Local 4.
All right, thanks, Mara. And meanwhile, the U.S. crossing a major milestone with more than 100 million doses of the vaccine given out. That's roughly 76% of the doses sent to distributors. According to the CDC, that tally includes the first shot given all the way back on December 14th. Now, here at home, the vaccine rate is also setting a new record with nearly 3 million doses administered. Right now, about 10% of the U.S. population is fully vaccinated.
The University of Michigan announces it will bring students and staff back to campus for the fall semester. U of M says most smaller classes will be taught in person with larger lectures staying remote. Residence halls will be open to nearly 80% capacity. The school will also have fans at its sporting events. Michigan says its plans are based on the assumption all staff and students who want to be vaccinated will get a vaccine before the semester begins.
The first round of stimulus payments have already started showing up in bank accounts. The IRS says some eligible Americans will receive the $1,400 direct payments this weekend. And then in the coming weeks, more batches of payments will be sent via direct deposit and through the mail as a check or debit card. Not everyone will receive the same amount, with a qualifying family of 4 getting $5,600. And tomorrow will mark the second year in a row where Corktown will not have its annual St. Patrick's Day parade and race.
It's another kick in the shins for the local economy, but there is still hope. People will be coming down and celebrating the day safely. Jason Colthorpe has a look at how many people the area is expecting this weekend.
How many people actually do show up this weekend is debatable. Some think that maybe the normal crowd, which is around 100,000, that's a long shot, but there could be as many as 25,000. We're going to have to wait and see. A year ago, St. Paddys plans changed very quickly in Corktown. They canceled the Sunday parade, and the next day, the 16th, bars and restaurants shut down. This year, no parade, but things are moving in the right direction.
Last year, again, there was about 100,000 people here. I would put it somewhere in 25, maybe 30. We're hoping. We want everyone to come here to McShane's and have a good time, but also to be safe.
McShane's Irish Pub is limited in its capacity, as is every business, but it's getting a lot of calls from people thinking about just showing up. And there's a concern that businesses won't be able to safely handle huge crowds.
Safety is number one. It has to be.
You know, I think at this point we're just kind of, keeping on.
Talk about unfortunate timing. Grandma Bob's Homemade Pizza opened up in late March of 2019.
Definitely is a hit, not having all those people down here just, right on your doorstep.
Which means it has yet to enjoy the fruits of that frenzy on St. Paddy's Day. But it will plug along and hope for the best.
Be good for, the neighborhood to get some people in there, people feeling comfortable coming back out for sure.
It won't be as great as it was last year, but it should be pretty good.
The other wild card here is the weather. Obviously, that's going to help accommodate extra crowds if they do show up. Sunday doesn't look as good. It's going to be cooler, but actual St. Paddy's Day looks to be warm and dry. But I'll leave the specifics to Andrew a little later. In Corktown, Jason Colthorpe, Local 4.
All right, thank you, Jason. The $1 billion winning Mega Millions ticket has finally been claimed, but we'll most likely never know the identities of the winners.
The winning ticket was sold back in January at the Novi Kroger on Grand River. Now, yesterday, the state lottery released this video about the winners, a group of 4 people calling themselves the Wolverine FLL Club. A representative for the group provided a little insight about what they're going to do with the money.
I believe that this is multi-generational. This is not just generational money. This is multi-generational. Education's important to them. Obviously they want to do some scholarships as well. And they want to see this money actually help other people just like it helped them.
The winners chose the one-time payment of $776 million after taxes. That's just about $140 million per person.
That's a pretty sweet deal, not only winning that kind of money, but we won't know who they are.
Right, but they still want to pay it forward,
right,
which is the great part, even if it is anonymous.
Absolutely. I was kind of worried, in cases like that when you win so much money.
Yeah.
But that's nice that they get to, remain anonymous.
Right, and it's one heck of a stimulus check too, right? Yeah. We do have a lot more coming up for you this morning, though. We're going to check back in with Andrew.
And Priya and Grant, we're looking at mostly clear skies later on today. Not a cloud in sight here in Detroit and southeast Michigan. Some clouds down to our south and west. So what does that mean for next week? We'll talk about the chance of showers. Of course, your full weekend forecast, your 7-day forecast, coming right up.